Peace and blessings. I am doing good on this end. Learning, learning. This journey here is definitely one. I've always said I was gonna write a book on my life, about my life rather, and I got a lot of juicy stuff in there. Um, that I could at least put in my book of life, but of course that comes with, you know, sitting down, having patience, and patience is one that I've been working on. And at any rate, I wanted to discuss a video clip I had watched earlier, dealing with the 13th sign, and he was talking about parasitic worms, and also Nazira, he talked about it a little bit too. He was saying how they all come in different disguises and forms. And at first, when I hear parasitic worms, of course I'm thinking about something physical, but man, I really didn't realize until today that parasitic worms can also come into the form of a demonic. I don't want to say that their energy, maybe they are, but they're definitely they have the ability to suck energy out of others. And how do I say this? Pretty much Satan in disguise. You know, you ever been somewhere, say you're a conscious person who eats very healthy, or you just started on this journey of eating very healthy, and you come across something, a big, nice, juicy, I don't know, I don't really eat beef like that. I'm not even a real fan of it. But say piece of chicken that looks really, really good and smells really, really tempting, but you've already, made that covenant saying, hey, I'm not going to partake in this because it's not good for my body. I don't want to take in all that, energy from the chicken, different, you know, substances from that chicken, and put that into my body. But you see it and you're tempted. And I look at it as it's first implanted as a little seed. A little seed, you know. First it's something tiny, but then it grows. It grows into something. You sometimes are so blind to it. Just like a tapeworm. It starts really, really tiny, then little by little it gets longer and longer and longer, and you don't even know it until something major happens. And I was so sure that at this time in life that I was strong enough to withstand having my energy, in a sense, taken from me. But apparently I'm not. Now I can, of course, achieve balance once again, and meditate and pray on it. And I can't be touched too much anyway. But at the same time, it was a give and take. I don't believe that energy would have been taken from me if I didn't give that parasite permission to enter in order to take it from me. So I just came to warn y'all that what they were talking about parasites, they really do exist, and they exist in different shapes and forms, and they'll tell you anything that you want to hear. You may have great intentions, beautiful intentions, and the other party may say things that you want to hear, do things that you prefer and you think that you want, but at the end of the day, it's all about just it's not even about it's not even about that. Like, I'm starting to realize that some conscious people are parasites, and or some people who claim they're conscious rather are in fact parasites themselves, and they are just in disguise. So if you're alone out there and you're yearning for someone to talk to about certain, ideas, views, and such as, it's sometimes a blessing to be alone. That's the best way I can say it. So far, I was thinking, I'm alone, I'm alone, I'm alone, when I have self. Can y'all see that in the middle of my forehead? It hit me yesterday, actually. I blessed. I blessed. And no weapon formed against me shall prosper. I have an unpenetrable aura around me. And although some parasite or other force may make its way in just a little bit, at least I know and I can take responsibility for my actions, and I can grow from it instead of stagnating. It's a blessing to know that I'm at this place in life where I can grow. Everything happens for a reason. You know, maybe the encounter I had was just a way of the divine telling me that there's something else bigger coming my way and that I need to be prepared. That may have been one of a series of parasites headed my way. And so I honestly feel as if I'm being made stronger. Um, but it's amazing how things play out. It really is. People are crazy, y'all. People are really something. And we just have to be strong. The very people you put not even a nano ounce of your energy in, they're out to take it. Parasitic people, parasitic worms, demons, they exist. Sometimes they exist within us and we have to cleanse. But other times they exist in disguised forms. At any rate, that was something I had to get off my chest. My spirit told me to release the old. Even though it wasn't that old, it was old. And that was one of my first lessons this year. And I'm sure, what, it's day 3? Oh, we have a lot in store. So at the end of the day, y'all be careful. Be careful of them parasites. That was my main, I guess, topic. Peace and blessings.